I had a Canon R5 II for wildlife. It had perfect animal eye detect, 8K 60 RAW, 4K 120 HD 240. Stave was pretty darn good, lightweight, full frame, Canon colors. I foolishly at the last second before moving here decided to go with Fuji Magic. That's a smart choice. I'm an idiot.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
Every day when I go for little walks out into nature, it just kicks in like, damn, that was a huge mistake. This does not work. Fuji X-H2S with the 500mm prime. It was cool for back home with the little birds, but now it's more like ocean life, even though it's a lake and there's seagulls, and it's like, this is the worst focal length, it's the worst stabilization, the worst autofocus, but Fuji Magic is ours. I saw a squirrel, by the way, so it was all worth it in the end. Oh, that's my homie. Little 4K 120 on it. How you doing, little buddy? You didn't believe that I brought something this good. Better than the Canon, huh? It sure is. Don't worry, I'll feed you in a second. I know you don't care about this. As the wife tossed him some sunflower seeds, he escaped his prison of the mind and came down. He was not in focus anymore. Fuji refused it, but whatever. It's hunting. It's looking. There's a bushy tail. See you later, buddy. Good job, Fuji. Yeah, it's terrible. It's pretty bad, but whatever. Get your squirrel dick out of my face right now. I'm not in the mood for it. Here you go, buddy. This moment, I somehow switched my mode. This was usually HD 240, but for whatever reason, I switched everything to like 4K 60. It was cool, except all the focus hunting. I should have took manual focus, but it was just so overexposed. The settings were botched, but it was not a bad moment. When I see shots like this though, it's almost worth it. It's almost worth it. Just a little HD 240, the magical moments, like it almost looks surreal. Whereas you're not getting this with a Sony, almost Nikon. Nikon had a pretty filmic touch to it, but Canon and Sony never blew me away for wildlife, even though their performance was so much better than what I'm getting now. There's a little bug. Oh, look at him, he's flying in the frame. The robin ponders the deeper meanings of life. You're nothing to me, little bug, even though I will eat you if you cross my path again. I'm into worms now. I'm on the worm diet. Sure, there's some ware in the feathers. Doesn't look that great, but they all have that in HD 240. But for HD 240, man, it looks pretty good. It almost looks like a green screen, literally. But like that, it obliterates the background, especially when birds get close. Don't look at the feather details. They're dancing around. It's part of the show, all right? That's a side show. It's a side quest. It's not right. But that's the problem with the pixel density, and there's line skipping and all kinds of stuff shows up at the pixel level in a feather. So let me explain to you why this might not be the best system for anyone ever, but especially for me right now. One, it is very hard to get your subject even in your frame at, this is basically like 1000mm at HD 240. Imagine 1000mm prime, you point it up into the sky, and man, Fuji will be out of focus, and it's almost impossible to know if you're pointing at the bird or not, especially when it's like flying mid-flight. And the most annoying thing, what I do, I see a bird, okay, there it is. I'm getting it, okay, got it. Press record. Fuji then takes about half an hour to acquire focus, and it won't start until it does. I would love to turn that off if it's possible, but I just want to start, and then maybe I'll manual focus, I'll do something, but sometimes it works pretty well. But like that initial start is almost like a Panasonic where it's like takes 4 seconds to turn on. But I kept getting all these amazing moments of these Caspian turns, like they were hovering in the air. I knew they were up to something fun, and I could catch it if only I tried. And so they start dive bombing the sea looking for goats or something, and I was like, okay, we can get it. And even though you do follow it sometimes, I was like, okay, cool. I have a little box in the center. Like imagine trying to follow a bird and keep it in the center of your frame, and that's all happening in a split-second flash. It's like, oh my god, there were just so many frustrating moments where I'm like trying to keep these birds in the shot, and it's like either the autofocus wasn't getting it, or the stabilization was bad, and it was mostly user error probably, but it was just so frustrating. But the results, like once you do get it, if you ignore the jerky stave moments, it's like, it's surreal. Like these moments of like, wow, a filmic seagull. You're like a penguin shape. You're a little penguin, a flying penguin. Ah, good luck to you, good sir. I love that you're in my show. Fuji's just so beautiful and magical, and that's the only thing that was in my mind when going for this system. I was like, you know what? That Fuji magic, it's worth it. The birds behave different. It's like, I mean, the birds do perform for Fuji, and you'll get better moments. I swear it happens. But then, like, will Fuji actually keep up with it? Well, I mean, this is clearly my fault for not even being able to keep the bird in the frame, but come on, it's hard. They're flying so fast. But like all the stave movements, it's like even if I did keep up with it, at times you're still gonna ruin my shot by this IBIS motion catching up and jerking. Then we missed the splash. Did he catch something? So many times I saw after they dropped the fish, I've noticed it. I don't know if it's by mistake. Like they go up in the air and say, I got one, and then they drop it. They're stupid. Here's one that I perfectly captured. It's like, okay, we got a fish or what, buddy? I really do need to work on my skill, but that's not gonna happen. We all know that. So like he catches a fish. Does he realize that it's like, you know what? This wasn't the flavor I wanted. It's not even ketchup flavored. So he's like trying to eat it. Is he, or is he deciding to? That looked like on purpose. He was like, you know what? I'll let you live. You just wanted, maybe he takes them up to a high height and lets them dive. It's like, you're bored. Oh, I'll bring you up, dive, boom. Seems like a waste of energy, but that could be what they're doing. Sometimes I see footage of people following birds perfectly in the frame. It doesn't even seem hard for them, but for me, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's just because the focal length is so tight that makes it so hard, but thanks for getting that in focus, Fuji. Love you. So sometimes you just have to take over in manual focus, because like in moments like this, it'll just hunt around quite a bit. But like for those flying bird moments, that's really hard to also track it manually. I would prefer if the system could just handle a bird that's near the box, because sometimes Fuji, like you put a box right on the bird, it'll still hunt outside the box for other things, looking for fun. But man, like if I had the Canon in this moment, I wouldn't even think twice. Like it would have the eye locked on. I wouldn't be thinking of that other bird sneaking around in the frame. I wouldn't be worried or panicking. Oh, nice stave, Fuji. Wow, my God. But to counter that, at least it would look nicer on the Fuji. I prefer the colors, everything about it. It's just a little more pleasing. Like the Canon, you're never really inspired with the footage you get home with. Like you're useless, basically. The seagull isn't walking out of my shot to go find a Canon shooter. You're crazy. That's not what's happening right now. He's going to get a better vantage point. He wanted to be in the rule of halves, and like he knew being too high in the slope wasn't artistic. He's in the middle now. You're not getting these vibrant greens on any other system. Fuji's just known for it. The ethereal green from another system of green hood. Saw a fairy on our flat earth. Oh, that's good times. I shouldn't be allowed to see that, but I can see it, because there's no curve. We just proved it today. I don't know why he's warping around and melting as if it's not real, but that is a fairy. Takes an hour and 40 minutes to get to this island. I don't know that I'll ever do that. I'll take this guy's boat instead. Imagine having a boat and you can just go out wherever you want, but you'll probably get caught in a storm. That's probably not good, but come on, the cinema's ours, is it not? There's birds, they're flying. There's man and his man-made creation, also getting somewhere pretty quick. We're all working together. Sure, he's probably fishing and hunting for birds with a net or something, but whatever, this group will kill him soon, watch, right in his eyes. Right, oh no. Okay, well, whatever. That could have happened. This one will get him. A little high on that one, buddy. Saw this giant factory out in the middle of the lake polluting our earth. That can't be good for anybody, but I discovered it today and I will be signing a petition to end your life. But yeah, not bad, Fuji. The magic is yours. You're not very reliable or fun. There's a lot of firmware updates that I would like to see happen. Like, for one, fix your jerky stabe that just catches up. That's been a problem for many years. That's probably not going to happen. Maybe your next release will fix that. Highly unlikely. I would like the manual focus to not jump. Should be smooth at least, but you're not. There's a lot of problems. Make your autofocus better. Animal eye detect anywhere in a bigger box. Only stay in the box. Don't look outside the box. That's what boxes are for cats and accuracy. Get your shit together or I'm joining the army. The Canadian Army, huh? That's us. Our weapon of choice? High-powered flashlight. Good luck seeing where you're going when we're coming. Nowhere to hide for us. So, what do you think? Good times? Footage worth it? Totally. If you can work out the kinks and the user error, and it's like, yeah, man, just stick with it and you'll get better. You'll know how to pan. Maybe it's your movements causing it. Yeah, totally. Fuji all the way. That was way better than Canon. Can't sell it, so enjoy it. I am enjoying it. Love you. Love it. I'll leave. How you doing? Subscribing sometime. I've done it. Bitcoin for some? That's accepted. Subscribe for me on